Okay, so this is the 305 I bought from my buddy Chad, and well, as you might have seen in the short, I've got I know you can't see it, but a small block Chevy Performer RPM intake for a small block. I just said that twice. And then I've got my Holley Street Dominator carburetor I pulled off the C10 that's going to go on this. Now, this engine has fresh oil in it that he just pulled from a car. It's got a brand new water pump on it. It ran. So, apparently it was built for some old 50s truck, even though it's a 70s 305. And I'm assuming they probably just went for cheapo power build and probably put some small cam in it. So, what we're going to do is accelerate that and add the 4-barrel setup to it. Now, it does need a distributor. The distributor that was on it in the little video that I'm going to cut to here in a minute of Chad trying to crank it up and everything was basically just a donor. The one that was in it is this. Now, for any indication, look at all that crud. And this thing was garbage. I mean, it was bad. So, it's of no use. So what we're going to do is go ahead and... What's up, Tubbs? What you doing on my Monte Carlo, huh? Anyway, what we're going to do is get this carburetor off. I'm going to finish taking the bolts out because I already started taking some of them out. And we're going to get the carburetor off, toss it, because there's nothing I'm going to do with the 2-barrel. And then the cast iron intake, that's got to go. That's going to be a paperweight. But that's what we're doing. So I'm going to get into it. I'm going to finish loosening up these bolts. You can probably hear my son crying. He's a little turd right now. God bless. He's on there. What are you doing over there, buddy? Now, it's smart to keep your bolts so you know what they're going to do or where you're going to use them if you have to reuse them. Me, in this case, I'm using an old whatever the hell it is, center cap. That 5/8 from earlier, what I do with it. I think it's 5/8. Yeah. Never mind, I didn't realize that was already loose. Alright, finish this up. I'm going to have to take the carburetor off to get the center 4. But I can go ahead and get these off. Oh yeah, hell, if any of y'all saw the last video, or the last short, the really one about the fuel pump, yeah, all that footage got ruined. Jesus Christ. Half of it didn't save, so there was nothing I could really do about that. I was really disappointed because I was trying out, my God. Jeez. I was really trying out a new way of filming. It was with 2 different cameras. So y'all can see an angle from both ways. Get that spring for later. Who doesn't like extra throttle return springs? Anyway, get this out. And besides that one that was really stuck right there, I'm assuming this hasn't been out for a hot minute. But they taped off everything, so that tells me this engine was good. I mean, it was taped off, and it's been taped off for a while. So whoever built it knew they were going to probably want it for something else. And I respect that. And I dropped a bolt. Now, yes, I have this on tires because I wasn't actually expecting to buy this today. Kind of happened out of the blue last night. I kind of got a wild burr up my butt to ask my buddy about it, or about keeping an eye out for a small block, and well, he definitely did. He had one. So anyway, sorry, I paused there for a minute. He had this available, and he was even nice enough to crank it up on his engine stand, which was great. I'm telling you, my buddy Chad is a real one. He is not just a friend, he's a good dude all the way around. So, shit. Still taking those off. Yeah, so if you hear my son crying, he's teething. And he's being a little turd about it. But I get it because I know it's painful. You're really in there. Now, I will say all of these are coming out with sticker reds, no cross, no brakes. Thank God, nothing yet. Anyway, and dude, really making me happy. What I'm not looking forward to, like all that's really clean. It's silly, but it's still clean. I'm not looking forward to is trying to figure out how to get you off. You're going to be a pain in the butt. I can already tell. I'll say that's a half. And I don't know what I've done with my deep well socket for that. Might not need a deep well, but that's an 11. Are you an 11? No. It's going to be a pain to figure out. Let's see. Why don't I take that down? I need that stuff. You know, I say this every time. I never am I prepared for anything I'm doing. Well, looking for that. You were supposed to go here. And only we all went one down. Yep. Dang. Are you a half one? Yes, you are. So I do need a half or a 13. Problem is, I do not know where my half 413 deep well socket is. This is going to be a problem for me. But not you guys, because y'all are just going to watch me suffer while I look for it. I just need a 13 socket. Yeah, I have one somewhere. Probably do. I think I know where I do. In 1 second. Put that back in place. Probably up here somewhere. Eight. 3/8. Let me guess. 7/16. 7/15. Or am I just pushing my luck? Yeah, I should know better. Nothing there. Where? Okay. 1 second. I'm going to bring y'all with me, so y'all can see my horribly stupid toolbox that has crap in it. Okay, I'm not gonna joke. That was not scripted. That's funny. I knew I had one, just didn't know where. Okay, bring y'all back to this. There you go. Alright, anyway, back to this problem at hand. Okay. Yeah, like a glove. Can take the bag off. I'm still gonna need these. Now, new thing. Pop that off. Pop you off. Oh well, I guess the whole thing just comes off. Come on, come on. Oh, well, no, I need you back in there. You know what? You can just, come on. God, Chad, did you have to get this so tight? Really? Thanks a lot, man. The hose won't come off, so you just take the whole fitting with you. Get back in there, there you go. Anyway. Oh, so tiny. I'll put you up here with all my other broken happiness. Oh, too bad. Such a weak design. Where the hell this shit goes to? I don't know how much those. I don't know what to be good for. You never know. Parts for you. 101. Oh, it had oil pressure too, so the oil pump worked. Oh, that's a whole. That's a whole thing. Yeah, that needs to be replaced. Great news is I have a whole bunch of that crap. Good bolt still into the cup. With ease. Last but not least, press my hand. And once again, with ease. And one more. Doesn't actually go to this, but it does need to come off. Oh, nice. Oh, dang it. Okay, anyway, that can stay for up here. You're going to need to go into that one. Again, this is just a performer intake. It's not an RPM intake. I'll lie to y'all. I think over there is my performer intake. I'm not sure. No, they're both just regular performers. They're the same exact thing. So I've got a black one and that one. I'm probably just going to clean that one up and use that one because it's nicer. And I like things to look like I've got performance shit on it, even if I don't. Alright, so what am I forgetting? Am I forgetting anything, actually? That's a better question. I don't feel like I am. I do need to go ahead and take that off. Just because I can already tell I don't want to break anything off in the block. Like I'm about to do. That could be a problem. I know how I'll deal with that. What are you? A 716? Guess what I did earlier? Got my freaking 716 in here. Somewhere. 68. Go bigger. Big. This had to be a dingus. So 16 is sweet. Okay, we'll do that. We'll just break that up. That little line off. Not important. Come on. There we go. And we'll throw you to the box of crap. Throw you away later. Pop you on this bad boy. Oh, come on. Don't you be a bitch. Are you bigger than that? You're just a 13? No, you are not. Are you just a hammer away? Is a better question now. Not really the thing to use, but whatever. I have a hammer over there. Where am I ratchet at? Oh, here. That's how you actually do it. Totally. Damn it. I'm going to take that later. Okay, well, that's probably lost to the world for good. So. Oh, okay. That's not what you're supposed to do. How many of you guys are sitting here watching me struggle with this and wondering, why am I watching this idiot? It's about the time I'm going to watch all my views drop. When I say it had oil going everywhere, it had oil pressure everywhere. So, that's great. That was really great, actually. Alright, let's see. That should be the only thing in the way, because I'm going to take my hammer, screwdriver, tap this bad boy up. We're going to peel this thing back. Now this is how I do it. I usually will give everything a couple of knocks. Really loosen up the grime. And then figure my life out from there. And I have to figure out what I do with my screwdriver. I think it's in here. It is. It's the only screwdriver I trust. Cracking. Before I do so, I should probably clean this thing off before letting crap into the engine. Sorry, my phone shut off. Anyway, what was I doing? What was I doing? Oh, yeah, screwdriver, hammer. And cleaning off all this crap. Which I'm going to have to vacuum most of it out anyways. I'm not going to rotate the engine over or anything. Cat, would you stop fighting the dog? Like, seriously? Look at my hammer. Where I set everything? Oh. I'm a dingus. That one's loose. Over here, do the same thing. Come over here, do the same thing. Now, that's going to have to come up a little bit. Which I can actually just loosen that up. What I'm talking about is the alternator holder. Of course, these are in the way. Come on, just let me, you know what? I'm gonna have a whole wrench for this. Seriously. So that's loose. So I can pull it up past that. of doing. You out my way. Hammer. Over here. Do the same thing. Not miss and hit your fingers. There we go, now we're breaking the seal, which is also a scary thing. Ugh, great. Okay, now I'm going to need some kind of leverage to pry this bad boy back up. So, where you're going to come into play. Oh, look, this ain't the right way of doing this, but it's my way of doing it. There we go. Okay. Now that the seal is broken, let's just take it off. I'm not wanting to do this because this is heavy as shit and I don't really have anywhere way over there to set it. So, I'm going to think this through. Oh, this is a smart idea for me. Not. Will you work the way I want it to work? Will you not? Okay, not so much of a smart idea. Whatever. Oh, come on. Come on, you're not stuck on it, are you? Come on back a little bit. What are you stuck on, little bitch? Okay, we'll just do that. Take you all the way off. Put you back in place. There we are. Come on. I don't really have a good grip on you. There we go. God bless, cast iron's heavy. Ooh, crunchy. Very crunchy. Let you guys see what I'm looking at too. So, we are crunchy. Eesh. This is definitely one of those did not change the oil very often kind of engines. But you know what? For the purpose I'm using it for, this will do fine. And who knows, I might keep these heads. Are those still lumps? No, they're not. Okay. I'm going to bring y'all back here in a minute, and we'll go from there. Okay, sorry. Okay, so I went ahead and put some rags in. As you can see, that crap is just falling out. And I've got a shop vac. I'm going to vacuum as much of that crap out as possible. But, in the time frame, let me get that back on. I've got to chisel off the old gaskets before I can clean it up and put the new gaskets on. But you can see the layers of junk in here. But I mean, for 350 bucks, an engine's an engine. I know it runs, and we're good. So, we're going to get to that. And I'm pretty sure I just put stuff on my forehead. I could be wrong, but I just wiped my hand on my forehead. So, if y'all see me with black stuff on there, tell me I'm an idiot. So, you know. Let's get you back up. Come on. Okay, whatever. So, I'll do them up. There it is. We're going to go ahead and chisel all this crap off of here. And my very, very nice, sweet person that loves me very much is bringing me the shop vac because she loves me. And look, this is not the right way of doing this, but it's my way of doing this. And it gets the job done, so while it may be a little bit time consuming, it does get the job done to an extent. And then I can usually just peel up the rest. Like so. But, as you can see, it kind of goes everywhere when you do that, which is why I put the rags down. And the ends where the water jackets are always the parts I have issues with. This crap is always a pain in the ass. So, one off, complete, besides that one piece that's ripped, but it's still all there, which means the only thing that fell out is just junk. To the box of trash, you go. Oh, actually got it in the box. And away with this one now. Like I said, this is not the way of doing it, but it's my way of doing it. Just like that. Crap falls off, breaks apart. Doesn't always come off in one piece. Sometimes it will. And then sometimes it falls into the water jacket and you have to knock it back onto the rack. Because you can't have that in there causing heat spots. Just like that. Break the ends off. The middle falls apart. And we're just about off. Boom, off. Into the trash box. Made it. Okay. So, next thing you're going to do is shop back all the junk out, not let it get into the bottom, which if it goes into it, rattle this around a little bit, it'll fall down. You got to change the oil out anyway, even though it's got good oil in it. All this junk's falling into it. So I don't want that all falling around and doing what it shouldn't be doing. So, I'm tired. But I want to get this done, so I'm going to. I can't remember, did I already get this one off? I'm not. I don't think I did. Doesn't look like it. I did not. And one piece into the trash box. Made it. Happiness. And I can still see a little bit of the blue on here, but really it's not that bad. It's very thin layers. It's like a jellyfish layer. Yep. Lovely. So they just put a very, very thin layer of gasket maker. Just to protect the blue. Okay, so those are off. Now, obviously I'm going to want to clean up these edges, these water jackets and whatnot, so I really need a razor blade for that, and I have one. They're back.
Now I'm wondering if it's worth it to buy
Sword straight?
yeah,
I'm listening.
a dress to rent out.
It might be. Ooh. So, my lady likes doing window paint and stuff, and she has this fancy smancy window scraper. And she's looking at me awkwardly while I use her stuff, because she knows she hates me for it. Oh, of course I'm still filming, and you're talking about doing stuff.
Scrape that sticker off the
I ain't scraping that sticker off. You'll have to do that yourself.
thing I want.
Right now you're not. So, that Silverado I bought has a sticker on it, because it is straight piped, and it's annoyingly straight piped. But anyway, it says, louder than your girlfriend last night. I think it's funny. You can only see it when it's sunny. She hates it. Absolutely hates it. Don't sneeze with a razor blade in your hand. That would hurt. Up. Lock that back up so I don't cut the ball sack off. That was up. We're gonna get to work. Don't need my screwdriver for this. I do need the hammer. It's not ideal, but you know what? Like I said, tuck them that rag in. Everything goes off, and all that will come out with the shop vac. Tuck that rag in, and again, I'm gonna like go in and actually clean the bottom of this before I ever turn it back over again. Like I said, I'm not a barbarian. Only slightly. That hurt. Shit's hard. Hard as a rock. One little spot. There we go. Good. Just a slight little scrape with this. Alright. Now, that's out of the way. Again, a lot of people don't agree with how I do things. That's cool. But you know what? My shit still runs. Might not be perfect, but it runs. I got it hooked up to the compressor. Every time I say I'm going to clean up under here, I never do. I really need to. It'll benefit me more in life. Now, here's what you do. One, wipe off any excess dirt that you might have on said shop vac, because you leave it outside. Secondary, bundle up your rag. You should have had probably 2 of these in here. Take them, bundle them up like you were tying up a bag, pull them out. These are not your friend. You don't want those anymore. As you can still see, all your junk's in there. And this one's flat. All that done. Now, let y'all see. All the buildup. It's not perfect, but most of it's gone. All the junk's out. Gotta get that corner I missed. That's important. But those 2 little corners, that corner, and down here, and that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and call that it for a night. I'm gonna just set the old intake on here, and I'll bring y'all back whenever I'm back on it. So see y'all the next time I'm on this. We are back, and we're back on the 305. Okay, new day. It's been a couple of days since I worked on it. Right now, all this is on here just as a cover-up. So take that back. Hey, go on, kitty. Pop this bad boy back out. Go on, dog. Nobody likes you anyway. Oh no. Things I did not plan on. Alright, come on. Help yourself. Don't do this shit. Come on. Why are you stuck? Okay, you know what? I'll just do this. Crab baskets. What'd you do today? Oh, you know, just fuck my happiness up. Come on, why are you in there? How are you in there? Thank you. Anyway, put that out of the way. And pop this bad boy back off. And here we are again. Turn our music down. Calm down, asking Alexander. We're not going that far with this today. Okay. Everything's still cleaned up. No rust. That's great. So, let's see. I need to get my gaskets out. Do everything I gotta do there. Now, I did buy a whole gasket kit for the 350. And, well, you know, not doing that right now. So, I'll have to buy another one. But that's okay. It's, you know. Ooh. You know, you buy a good gasket kit, and it comes with the crap. You need this. So, go down there. These two bad boys. I'm not going to set that in there because I don't want grime all over them. And some of the stuff out of this, which y'all already can tell. I need these two little gaskets that go woo-doo-woo-doo, woo-doo-woo-doo. And that should be all I need for an intake manifold, besides the stripper cap, which I have. I do have new water pump gaskets and all that other fun stuff, but I don't need that because the water pump actually on this thing is relatively brand new. So, we're gonna jump on into this shit. Yeah, let's see what's on the inside. As asking Alexandria says. Alright, now, personally, I like to put a little bit here and here, and a little bit here and there. Now, another thing I would usually do when I already have an intake off is I would go ahead and take the heads off and just replace the head bolts later on, because I would go in and gasket match the ports. Well, it's 305. I don't care. I will do that on the heads for the 350, and I'll do a whole video on those just because that's how I am. And I'm looking at the heads over there, and they've already been kind of opened up. These are closed. These are tiny. Not a lot of breathable room. That's okay because it's for a 305. Anyway, onwards. What tally ho, team trumpets and whatnot. We're gonna get this over with. My neighbor's mowing, so a little loud. Great stuff. Take that off. Now, this is probably not the perfect gasket maker for this. It is just gray RTV. And I don't have a thing to put this off with yet, but I will. Oh, wait, yes I do. Snap. Oh, now we're on Turbo Candy. Yay. Good music today. Alright. Personally, I don't know if other people do this or not. I would usually do like a little alcohol wipe off to get any of the oils or anything off. I don't care that much. So, this is what I'm doing today. Like I said, I don't care. Nearly as much as I probably should. Just a little layer of this here. Make sure it all matches up. Put some here, because you're going to need that. And some there, because you're going to need that. And do it here. This is just so that it holds when you put it in. I'll put the gasket on so that the gasket doesn't move. Let's be real here. Nobody wants that. Now, I don't ever put anything on that exhaust gasket part, but you know, some people do. And this is not a lot needed. Like, this is actually not a lot needed at all. Make that neat. Alright, put that out the way. Then grab the 2 gaskets I need for down here. Now, all these have like little holes. I've made a tiny little clerical error. I'll be right back. Hurry this up before this stuff starts to try to dry on me. Alright, these little, I don't know if y'all can see them, but these little holes do get filler stuff in them. Go ahead and just clean that stuff out. Don't let it go into your engine. Just, you know, that would suck. And you don't really need anything crazy to do that either. I just happen to have this old ass ice pick. I don't know where this one comes from. But I've had it for like 5 years, so it's getting used. Anyway, another thing I like to do before putting said gasket on is also run me a thin line on there of a glue to put that thing in there. That should match. Try not to get it on you because it's not that it's a pain to get off. It's just try not to make a mess. Again, you don't need a crazy amount of this. The compression from everything else will do your job for you. But onward to what we were doing. These need to go first. Your rubber gaskets do go first. Find the one that fits, because this one takes a big whoop, and this one takes a little whoop. The little whoop goes on the back towards the flywheel. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. Go ahead and get them all in line. Get them in there. Now, once that's done, find your other one. It's in there. Just got to look for it. Find your whoop-de-doo. Now, they will give you some. I don't like using these. There's 2 different styles. They give you some that hug the block. I'm not really a fan of the one that hugs the block. But I'm going to use it today. Because I think just for my purposes, I think it might be better. Well, actually no, I'm not going to use that. These don't have the thing I need. My block has the holes, which this is. If your block doesn't have the holes, use this because it'll hug it. These are made to hug into the block, so that whenever you compress down the intake manifold, it doesn't slide and pop out like they do when they're wrong. Get in there, you dirty bitch. And just finger push them in there. They don't have to be crazy high or tight or anything like that. Go ahead and get all your plastic gel. Take your RTV one more time. A dab here in each corner. Because your intake manifold gasket, the blue thing right in front of me, has to sit there. And I like it to sit there. Alright. That out of the way. Go ahead and take your first one. Try not to get these filthy. Now these are cheap, but for what they are, they'll do fine. Go ahead and set them in the spot on each. And place those bad boys in there. Yep. go ahead and press it on. See how it's going to make that little splooge? That's what you want. That is exactly what you want. Got that one. Splooge it down. Splooge it down. Now, before you put your intake on, the reason I put this on the water jackets, one, to keep it from leaking. Two, do you see how this needs to be adjusted? The RTV will hold it so that you're not trying to push your bolts through your gasket. And now, go ahead and get your dang intake manifold on there. If you want to, you can. I do it. I put just a tad bit more there for contact and just a little bit more over this. Oh, now we're on Sean James music today, I swear. Oh, forgot my contact. Now that's just me. Again, you don't have to do that. That's just something I do. Before you put it down, make sure your intake's clean. Now, Kai gave me this intake from TK Speed Shop. Thanks again, buddy. Whenever he gave me back the 350, so he had already cleaned it because he is a man of courtesy and awesomeness. There we go. Perfect. Then grab your cup or whatever you put your bolts in. Now you're going to need them. And find where they go. Now that one does not go with this. This goes somewhere else. And before I use this intake, actually, one of the bolts for the thing gets busted, or one of the holes is bad. So let me check my other one while that's sitting there compressing. See if I should use this other one. Nope, just no better. Cool, so I'll just rethread that later on. Not a big deal. Like I said, this one's cleaner. I wanted to use it better. Now, this intake's been drilled out a little bit to fit for the other one, whatever it is. Where'd all these bolts go? Tell you what, let's go with, put those two out of the way. And get these things in place where they go. Please don't force anything. The last thing you want is a broken happiness. Should be noted that your oily ones, if you remember that, your oily ones go in the center. Come on. Sometimes they're a bitch. Because happiness doesn't always work for me. There we go. Or not. There we go. I just had a rough spot. Yeah, your oily boys, your oily bolts were your center ones. I remember that just because. And your bigger ones that had the flat, or these ends, were your outer. Now, it doesn't matter too much how you put these in. Now, if they're a little rough going in, that's okay. It's not as bad as you're probably thinking it's going to be. Where did I put my ratchet that day? Oh, there it is. Now, don't just you know, send them off and go. Just go ahead and get them started and send them bad boys in. Don't go all the way down until you know you're not cross-threading anything. Because that would suck. Now think about it. Before I'm a dingus, something else goes here. And if you have to take things out like I'm doing because you're not paying attention, it's okay. I need the engine pickup loop for the hooks. Right here. Now listen to that song. That was annoying. Alright, anyway, back to what we were doing. Now, if you do this and realize it later on, after it's set for a while, you can take it back off and just put it back on. It's not a big deal. Just a little bit. Don't overdo it. You still got other ones to put in here. Hey, you're loud. I'm in the middle of something. Anyway. Oops. Again, that is actually not tight. That's just snugged. What's up, cat? Go ahead and get these two in there. Be done. That way I don't have anything left over. That other bolt that I pulled out earlier, the really short one, goes here to hold the alternator bracket onto the top of the intake. Because the performers care about you, and they have that. Come on, work for me. Remember what I said about don't snug them. Make them easy to move a little bit. I didn't do that over here. That's my fault. Because I wasn't able to get that one in. Now that I've adjusted, yeah, there we go. Usually I would have a washer on intake manifold bolts, but these didn't, and I'm not using it. I wasn't going to go buy some, because these are not torque to yield. Sometimes you will get one that is a bitch to go in. Go on, dog, before the cat beats your ass, because she will. She will. Now I'm just hoping she does. Okay. You're not going in all the way, and you weren't in all the way the last time. I think something goes on that. I think it's a bracket. So I need to put a shorter bolt in. I should have one. Now, you will work. Alright, before you fully tighten everything up, do your middle ones out first. Weird spot. I'm going to have to use a wrench for this. I can already tell. Or maybe I won't. Just maybe get it further. Come on. Alright, yeah. Definitely gonna have to use a wrench to finish those off. Because these are in a weird position. Dog, shut up before I kick you upside the head, you annoying little rat. I don't condemn animal violence, but I don't like that dog. Don't. Nobody likes you. You literally just showed up. Dog, you're actually becoming the worst part of this video. Besides my commentary. Don't. Come here. Don't. Run. Throw that away. Thank you. Now come back. Dang, he is gone. Maybe he listened. I'm gonna have to finish that one up with a wrench. Ooh, maybe I won't be able to. That's gonna be a tough one. Or maybe this angle will be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna need that close-ended wrench. Yep, move that out of the way for now. The great news is, judging from the way you get a squish of that goop between your intakes, I don't know if y'all can see it on these, but maybe y'all see it on this very back one when I do it. Maybe, I don't know. Probably not, I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm making this fall off now. Oh, there we go. Oh, God, we went too far. Okay. Pay attention right there. Because when I tighten this, you can see that little push out of the silicone. which is great, because that means it's sealed. Okay. Again, these middle ones, I'm going to have to get a close-ended wrench on. It's just fine because I have one. Realizing that's a gear wrench. Realizing I still have gasket maker. I'm gonna have to open up that new thing. Damn. There's a gas can in the back of my C10 if you need gas for the lawnmower. It's full. You don't need a one, it's got a one.
The gas is full right now?
Yeah, I just filled it up. It's got gas in the lawnmower. I just filled the gas can up. You're gonna owe me $5 if you use that.
But there's gas in the lawnmower now?
Yeah. If you run out, just come get it. It's not a big deal. This is really fun thing. That's 50. There it is. It's with me the whole time. I'm just a dingus. This is a downside if you don't have one of those like swivel things, because you got to do it this way, which sucks. But that's okay. And these don't need to be crazy tight. I don't know if any... I might be the only one that's ever experienced this. I highly doubt it. But I've noticed that the middle bolts are never tight like they should be. I've always noticed that. Which I think I've got y'all still zoomed in at that back. So y'all can't actually see what I'm doing. Oh, crab baskets. I've done this again. Alright, anyway. I can tighten this up, I'm sorry. Why are you back over here? What's up, Carlos? Okay, so that's putting an intake on. Between replacing it, tightening it up. You know, I probably didn't do it the way that most, like, old gearheads would do it. But, for what it is, that's it. I'll make everything snug, which all of this is. If you have a gap between the head and the corner of your intake, that's fine, that's normal, so don't freak out. If this is the first time you're doing this, don't freak out, I swear, it's normal. So, now I need to get that in, so that means y'all are going to move while I do this. Realizing I just used the other bolt for that back corner, which is fine. This will just hold it in place till I get the bracket in, and I'll swap these two bolts. It's not a big deal. So, really? That's kind of all I got. I got to get some new bolts for this, which I do have a spacer for the jet. I'll be right back. I don't know what it is, but I have a habit of not being a smart man. Anyway. Put that backwards. I'm going to have to cut these gaskets to fit. Oh, wait, no, these are perfect. Anyway, so because I'm using a square body, or square bore carburetor, like so, which I am pouring gas out. I forgot to still fuel in this. Anyway, because I'm using that style carburetor, and that is the spread bore, I think it's called, I have this. So, not a problem. Do that right. This bad boy will go on there, and just park it, which I'm going to put new gaskets on this, but for the time being, this is just going to sit there. And I think I have this back. Oh, that's right. So, it'll sit there for now, and that'll be it. I'll bring y'all back when I put the distributor back in it, and the water funnel. So, that's actually it for the video. Sorry, I didn't mean to lie to y'all. What's up, dog? Ugh. Anyway, we'll pop y'all here. Anyway, get on, drop that. Set y'all back. You know what? We're just gonna. Sweet. Alright. So that's gonna be it on the intake swap. And that will be a video in itself. Probably longer than it needed to be, but a little bit more in depth than just watching somebody go pew pew, call it a day. Sorry, I had to go mow a part of my yard because my mom will hit it and she'd like to mow. I don't know why. I mowed the other day and she wants to mow. Let her do what she wants. I don't care. Whatever. It's a nice day anyway. As long as she don't hit my trailer. I think she's just bored and needs something to do. Anyway, so finishing the video up is basically just I need to get a battery, put the gas tank in. That's going to be a video on its own. I'm not really going to do a video for doing the carburetor install or anything. Just 4 bolts. That's all today. Let's see. I got a distributor ordered. I got some long tube headers ordered because I do want to run the long tubes with the 350, so might as well get them now for the 305. It'll sound better. I don't really know anything. Anyway, I don't really know too much about this 305. I know what my buddy Chad told me, which is it was hopped up for like a 50s truck, and it's got brand new gaskets on just about everything. New water pump. It's just got rust on it, but I mean it's new. It's like perfect. Everything was taped off, and like so, when you're looking at things, that was taped off. That was taped off. The alternator part was taped off, which is not something you usually see people do unless they know it's a good engine and they want to use it again later on. Anyway, so I got it. It's going to go in. Bad time to finish this. Anyway, it's going to go in. So, like I said, I need to get a new battery. Put the gas tank in. Plumb my fuel system. Install the Sidewinder shifter, which isn't a need to do. It's a want to do, which I don't know if I want to put that one in the C10 for now. I haven't decided. I kind of want to, but I don't really need to. I probably won't, but I don't know. Depends on what I do down the road. Anyway, I need to get my back wheels and tires mounted. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I need a radiator. I'm going to go through and make a whole checklist of this. So, as of right now, I'm doing this for me. Radiator, battery, brake booster, master cylinder, gas tank installed, shifter installed,
fill transmission up. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb, dude. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at yourself. Fill the transmission up. Put tape on it and say no fluid so that you don't screw up and have to do a whole transmission too. Like, you don't want to do that, which, take it from past me, which is past you, Gary. Don't be an idiot. Okay, anyway, now that I'm done talking to myself, I need to finish, this is just to get it drivable. So, obviously bleed the brakes when I put new stuff, so that's not a problem, really. I probably need to do the back drum brakes. The front disc is good. It's all really nice. I don't know anything about the back drums. I haven't looked at them. I haven't checked. I haven't taken them off. I don't know anything about it. It's a 10 bolt, so we'll find that out later on. But that's it. Holy shit! Well, hood hinges. I need that so I can put the hood on. But besides that, yeah, that's it. I've been procrastinating the crap out of this car, and it's really only going to take me a couple of $100 to finish this crap. A couple of $100 my ass. What am I kidding? All right, so anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. If you like what you see, please like, share, comment, tell your friends about me. Shout out to my buddy Chad for the engine, and shout out to TK Speed Shop, my buddy Kai, for the intake manifold, because that was money I didn't have to spend. You're the bomb, dude. Because I was not putting that cast iron one back on. And that other one is garbage. I forgot. That's why it's been sitting over there. It's like, it's got cracks in it and crap, so not worth it. I'll see y'all later. That's it. Why are you still here? Stop to look at me. Bye. Just kidding. On the Monte Carlo, I've got to finish doing the body work on the back roof because it's got those little pinholes in the roof. So that's going to be something I do too. Now I'm done. I will see y'all later. Again, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. See y'all later. Adios.